Hello and welcome back. Well, the title of this video will confuse you a bit because I haven't posted anything on this channel regarding this topic about Haaland or his transfer to Man City because I was very busy in the last 2 months with shifting and all these things. But I did was a speaker for the full-time whistle on their channel and on their podcast where I predicted that Erling Haaland would have a terrible season with Man City and this transfer would be a flop. And I think I also tweeted a lot about this that Erling Haaland would absolutely flop at Man City. He won't have a great relationship with Pep, and they will fall out, and the style of playing won't match because he cannot drop deep, he cannot link up the play. And I said all of these things, and I have to get this that I made an absolute howler there because historically, I mean, I'm only 20 years old, but historically, I'm a very good predictor. If you ask the people with whom I discuss footballing stuff, they'll tell you I'm a really good predictor, and I'm not joking. But this one, I got it terribly wrong. I am finding it hard to believe how good he has been because the guy has been sensational. He has been terrific. He has been everything that you want in a striker. His movement, his knack for a goal, the way he sniffs out chances, his touches, his finishing, everything has been brilliant. And what tells me that this transfer has been brilliant and why this transfer could be a good thing for Man City is in the game against Newcastle. I remember when they were down to 2 goals, they were 2-0 down against Newcastle United. In that game, I remember there was a moment and Erling Haaland's finishing. And I just remember that it was a game where Haaland went like, yeah, yeah, I'm not having it and I'm going for it. I am going for it. And the guy went for it. They literally drew that game. Of course, they could have won. They should have won. That's a different conversation. If they deserve to win it, that's a different conversation. This conversation is very, very specifically about Haaland. And there's an influencer. There's another Chelsea fan, Rory Jennings, who had a very similar prediction to what I had, and we both had the same prediction. He's one of the most famous fan channels, and he's a Chelsea fan, and he had exactly the same prediction as I had about Erling Haaland. Exactly the way he was confident, I was confident, and his points were because Timo Werner failed, he came from Germany. Havertz failed, he came from Germany. Sancho took a lot of time to settle, he came from Germany. Naby Keita came from Germany, and they were exactly the reasons which I had. But at the same time, I also saw the way Haaland plays, his strengths, and the way Man City play, and the way Pep Guardiola wants his teams to play. And I was like, this cannot work because Haaland likes to run in behind. Haaland is a very opposite kind of striker to what Pep would want. Pep would work well with Kane. Kane would be brilliant for Pep Guardiola, but not Erling Haaland. He won't drop deep. He's not a great character. Pep has had issues with the likes of Samuel Eto'o, with Yaya Torres, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, with big characters. And I thought Erling Haaland is, we all know he's another Zlatan kind of personality. And I thought Pep would have so many issues with this. But, I mean, the way it has turned out, like, I'll say one thing here. I did predict he would flop. Of course, he hasn't. But I don't even think that the people who said he was going to be good expected him to be this good. Like, this is not good. This is, like, I don't know what it is. This is just amazing. This is just beyond whatever the good expected, because the bad expected the bad, and of course it has been good. But I don't think even the people who expected good expected this level of brilliance from Erling Haaland. So, will he be the deciding factor? Will he be the difference maker for them in the Champions League, which is their holy grail? That's another question. And as of now, I'll just make a short prediction. I don't think Man City win the Champions League this season. I don't think Haaland's introduction makes such a big difference because they don't struggle in the Champions League because they don't score goals. They struggle in the Champions League because of other issues, and they will be discussed in my future videos. But as of now, as I said, as my title says, I'm genuinely sorry about what I said about Haaland. And I just finished the Dortmund game, the Man City Dortmund game. I watched the last 25 minutes, and that finish from Haaland is unreal. It's something that it's very hard to describe what he just did there and the way he just sniffs out chances. The guy has changed Man City, and there are some things that I think he makes Man City weaker at. And of course, why I say this, people will go, oh, what are you talking about? No, I'm talking seriously. There are some things Man City get weaker when they have a player like him in the side. So far, they haven't been found out for that. But in future they will, because coaches, analysts will work on it. They will work on a system to stop this and to counter this. But as of now, he's been brilliant, and he's only gonna get better. He's only gonna get better. He's only 22. I think he's only 22, 21 something. So I think he'll kill it. I think he'll absolutely kill it. And once again, I'm sorry, Haaland, to underestimate your capabilities. You have been terrific. You have been brilliant. And just all the best. And guys, I know this was a terrible prediction, but I'm gonna come back, and my predictions will get better. They will get much better. So that's all for this video. And if you like my content the way I make it and whatever I say, the details of it, the specifications of it, subscribe. You have my email ID right and there you can contact me. I will put some links of my articles that I write for some websites I work for. Have a look at them, and yeah, always open for discussions. Thank you. Bye bye.